to have at home. The first here is the North American Fingertip Oximeter. And I know you're thinking, wait a minute, oximeter, isn't that what they put on my finger when I go to the hospital or when I go to the doctor's office? Yes, they do that. And because what they're looking for is to see not only your pulse rate, which this gives you in just a couple of seconds, but it accurately measures blood oxygen levels in your body through your fingertip, as you see right there. And those levels, maybe you become more and more aware of blood oxygen levels over the last couple of years with all of the health issues that have been going on in our country and around the entire world. If you didn't have an oximeter, there would be no way for you to just look in a mirror or know what your blood oxygen levels are in a timely way for maybe you to affect them and change them in a positive way. But now there is, and you can do it at home, comes with a lanyard so that you can, you know, easily keep track of it, or it maybe always stays with your first aid kit. This is something I want you to give us just a couple minutes and we'll give you all of the details. Bob Circosta is joining us. He always brings us really great items that help our everyday life to feel easier and better. And Bob, I know you've presented this in the past, so much so that it's a customer pick on hsn.com for an oximeter. That speaks volumes.
Oh, no doubt about it. It's such an important item. And I'm sitting here just so totally relaxed too, Tamara, because of the next item that's coming up with the compression, you know, from Reathlete and the massage. I'm loving it, but coming up in a couple of minutes. But you're so right. And I think if it's one thing I think we've all learned in the last few years is it's vitally important that we have the right tools to give us the right information when it comes to our health. And it's got to give us the current information. That's what the oximeter is all about. It's so easy to use, and I'm gonna do it right now. All you do is put your finger in like that. There's a little button on the top. You press the button. Now it's doing its thing, and what it's doing is actually calibrating. It's measuring the amount, the percentage of oxygen that is in your blood, that is circulating in your blood at that very second. Now that's the same blood that's going to your heart and all the other major organs. And now it takes a few seconds because once again, it's a current reading, and I can show it to you right now. Okay, okay, because you're going to get two readings here. You're going to get, oh, wait a minute, it's upside down. Oh, I love this button right here because that is the rotating design. There you go. Now it flipped around. So if you're doing a video or a conference call, you can share that with everybody else. It gives the pulse at the top, 64, and then at the bottom it was 99% of oxygen flowing through my blood at this moment. Now, that number is going to change from minute to minute. It's going to go up, it's going to come down. Why? Because it's not capturing information that happened 3 minutes ago. It's capturing the information that is happening right then and there. It's so easy, and you know what it really is, Tamara? It truly is peace of mind. It's knowing, it's sensing, because I think nowadays, after what we've all been through and all we continue to go through, when maybe we don't feel all great or anything, there's a little voice in the back of our mind saying, is this something else? Or, I need to know. All you do is put your finger in here, and that will give you the peace of mind to know everything is okay. Now, I'm going to show you, because it measures it through the fingernail, and I want you to see on the inside. You see that red light on the inside?
Yes.
That's how it measures the oxygen level. And you just put your finger in there, and it's going to measure it right through the fingernail and give you read. I keep one right by the bed. I keep one at the office desk. I keep one in the car. I always have one because of the accuracy and the information. And Tamara, is just so vitally important that we know what's going on the inside right away.
That's right. That's right. So that there's time to affect it in a positive way. And I love, as you were saying, so I put mine on, and you can see my blood oxygen level 99%. My pulse is a little bit high because I'm on TV. I'm on live TV with Bob Circosta. So, my pulse races a little bit. But you can see how easy and how fast this is. You can see how it's simple. It doesn't hurt. And Bob, I know that this is a little thing, but some people might have a question. It measures through your fingernail. I'm wearing nail polish. Is that going, and that doesn't affect it, or does it affect it if it were a certain color?
Yeah, great question. I'm so glad you asked, because it does affect it. To get the ideal reading, you really don't want to have fingernail polish on, because that's how it is measuring it. You'll still get a reading. You'll still get a reading, and it'll be in the category, it'll be in the ballpark. But if you really want that truly accurate reading, I would heartily recommend, just take the fingernail polish off. I'm so glad you asked that. It's a great question. You also mentioned, Tamara, this is a customer pick. Now, the reason it's a customer pick is because it comes from North American Health and Wellness. They have all the clinicals. The reason it's a customer pick is because it's so accurate. It gives you the right information that you need when you need it. And if you happen to be doing, one of those televisits to the doctor, or maybe you're on a Zoom call or whatever with family members, and you want to show them what's going on, you can do that, okay? And all you have to do is just turn it towards the camera. I'll do that again for everybody. And if it reads upside down, all you do is just flip that switch again, and it will correct it very, very easily. But it gives you that accurate reading. And we need to know the amount of oxygen that's in our blood. It's just key to our good health. And I have to tell you, Tamara, a couple of years ago, I didn't even know what an oximeter was. I couldn't spell it. I didn't know what it was. I had never heard about it before, But nowadays, I would not be caught without it. No question about it. So it's such a vitally important tool to have, no doubt.
It really is. It really is. And I love how technology has really come home to us, for sure, because it used to be in our homes, the only medical tools we had was maybe one of those old school thermometers, maybe a scale, if you call that a medical tool, and a Band-Aid. Like, that was our only medical tool. And now we have these kinds of things that you do see in the medical professionals' offices, but you've got that peace of mind at home so that is it time for me to take extra action? Is it time, or is everything okay? You were talking about everything that, sort of the world has been going through over the last few years, and counting. It's not over. It's not. So, it's really kind of part of our lives. And so knowing your blood oxygen levels will always be important. The fact that there's an easy way to know it, and not an expensive way to have that tool at home, just makes it that much easier. You've got free shipping. You've got it on FlexPay. If you're thinking about getting one for yourself, I would also encourage you to get one for a loved one who maybe lives in another place and you want to send it to them. We'd be happy to do that. You even have a warranty on this one, so that you get it, so that you've got that peace of mind when you're using this, that it's easy to use, it's not painful in any way. Bob, I put it on my finger, it doesn't hurt, it's not clipping me, it's just one of those simple, easy, why would I not have this at home?
Exactly. Well said. And it's something that's really going to give us that information that we need right away. You simply put your finger in it, you press the button, it does its thing. But you got to give it about 10, 15 seconds for it to measure and for it to calibrate. Oh, I feel so good in this leg massager. My goodness. What I'm interested in what my pulse is. 65. Why? I'm relaxed because of the Reathlete leg massager that's coming up in a moment. But grab the oximeter by all means. You don't want to lose out on this.
Absolutely. We do have it on a sale price. We even have free shipping. So it's a really good time to save money, but also get those tools that are really important for ourselves and for our family. So here's the item number. It's 734706. Go ahead and pick that up. Now, if you were wondering